Mevlana Jalaluddin Muhammad Rumi, known simply as Rumi, was a Persian philosopher and Islamic mystical poet. His teachings advocated unlimited tolerance, positive reasoning, kindness, charity, and knowledge through love. To him and his disciples, all religions were truth, and his teachings of peace and tolerance attracted people of all denominations and faiths. This is one way he describes himself. My mother is love, my father is love. My prophet is love, my God is love. I'm a child of love and I'm just here to talk about love. Rumi was born on September 30, 1207 in Bakh, now in Afghanistan, then part of the Persian Empire, and died on December 17, 1273 in Konya, now in Turkey, where he spent many years of precious life. He mainly wrote in Persian throughout his life, and also had a small number of works written in Arabic and Greek. His works have a wide influence, the most important of which is his collection of poems mark-mzg that breaks through language barriers and spreads all over the world. UNESCO declared 2007 the International Year of Rumi to commemorate the 800th anniversary of his birth. His remains were laid to rest beside his father, and a splendid shrine was erected there, which annually attracts large numbers of pilgrims from all over the Muslim and non-Muslim world. The whirling dervish dance known as Sama was part of Rumi's inspiration, and today it is part of Turkish customs, history, beliefs, and culture. This ceremony is listed as a World Intangible Heritage by UNESCO. Sama represents man's mystical journey of ascension to a state of perfection through the spirit of thought and love. Rumi wrote poetry in Persian, and his works are widely circulated in Iran, Afghanistan, and Tajikistan, where Persian is still spoken. He lived most of his life under the Seljuk Empire. Rumi began his career as a preacher and theologian, but after meeting Shams Tabriz, he became a mystic or Sufi. Rumi composed the largest collection of Persian lyric poems, numbering 40,000 poems. Jalaluddin Rumi was more than a poet. He is a perfect master. His poetry is more down to earth than the great poet Hafez, and therefore more easily translated and digested by the English vocabulary. His poetry is popular in the West for its themes of soulful, beloved mysticism and for its spiritual joy that seems to derive from the most twisted version of the English language. Rumi is hailed by Western scholars as the greatest mystical poet of all time. The beauty of Rumi's poetry transcends the boundaries of faith, place, and time. Perhaps the popularity of this great poet stems from the world's pursuit of spirituality, as Rumi's poetry reflects the human pursuit of love. His words reveal the beauty and ecstasy of Sufism. Rumi attracted legions of followers with his teaching, preaching, and ecstatic ways, and as religious scholar Karen Armstrong puts it, Rumi's spirituality was imbued with a sense of cosmic homelessness and separation from God, the divine source. Feel. Rumi quotes, "The moment I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind it was. Lovers don't meet somewhere eventually. They were always there for each other. Let the beauty you love be what you do. Grief can be a garden of compassion. If you stay open to everything, your pain will become your greatest ally in finding love and wisdom throughout your life. All things beautiful, fair, and lovely are made for those who can see them. Do not be sad. Anything you lose will appear in another form. Beyond the idea of doing the wrong thing and doing the right thing, there is a realm. I'll see you there. The garden of love is infinitely green and bears many fruits besides sorrow or joy. Love transcends any kind of conditions. There is no spring, no autumn, it is always fresh. Beauty surrounds us, but often we need to take a walk in the garden to understand it. We are born of love, love is our mother. There is an invisible force within us. It becomes stronger when it recognizes two opposing objects of desire. Through love, all bitter things become sweet, through love. All copper becomes gold, through love. All dregs become wine, through love. All pain becomes medicine. Falsehood distracts, but truth brings joyful peace. Everyone is born for a specific job, and the desire for this job has been placed in everyone's heart. Why should I be unhappy? Every package in my life is in full bloom. May this marriage be filled with joy and laughter every day we spend in heaven. If you find the mirror of your soul dull, the rust has not yet been removed from its face. Something opens our wings. Something that makes the boredom and hurt disappear. Someone fills the cup before us, we only taste the divine. Muslim, what can I say? I don't know myself. I am neither a Christian nor a Jew nor a Zoroastrian nor a Muslim. What God said to the rose made it smile beautifully, He said to my heart to make it 100 times more beautiful. You know the value of every commodity, but you are foolish if you do not know the value of your own soul. I have seen the glorious face of the King, who is the eye and sun of heaven, who is the companion and healer of all, who is the soul and the universe that nurtures it. No matter how much I try to explain love, I am ashamed of my explanations when it comes to love itself. Love alone can explain the mystery of love and lovers. Plant in your spirit the love of men who are holy, give your heart not to anything, but to the love of men whose hearts rejoice. I have no companions, only love, no beginning, no end, no dawn. The soul calls out from within me, you, who know nothing of the ways of love, set me free. Maybe the satisfaction I need depends on my absence, so when I leave and come back, I'll find it at home. The way a lover can be placed in my heart, 2,000 lives can be placed in this body of mine. A grain may contain 1,000 bushels, and 100 worlds pass through the eye of a needle. You already know the lucky stars and the unlucky stars, but you don't know whether you are lucky or lucky. Listen. Curl your mouth and be silent like an oyster shell, for your tongue is the enemy of the soul, my friend. When the lips are silent, the heart has 100 tongues. I belong neither to the east nor to the west, and there are no boundaries in my chest. When someone hits a carpet, the blow is not directed at the carpet but at the dust within it. In this way, both demonic and angelic spirits present to us objects of desire in order to awaken in us the power of choice. Your task is not to seek love, but only to seek and find all the barriers you have built up against it within you. Sunlight falls on the wall acquires borrowed splendor. Why set your heart on a piece of ground, O simple man? Look for the source that shines forever. Women are a ray of light from God. She is not so popular with the world, she is creative, not creative. This is love, flying to the hidden sky, letting 100 veils fall every moment. First let go of your life. Finally, take the step without feet. Rumi himself invited the world to join in the spiritual journey, saying, come on, whoever you are. Wanderers, idolaters, fire worshippers, even though you have broken your oath 100 times, come on again. Our team is not a desperate team.